You were never meant to see this at just any random time. This is one of those moments written in divine timing, when the heavens lean closer to your soul. You are being reached right now by a soft whisper from the sky. Do you feel that strange mix of calm and need to act now? That's not making up stories. A soul in heaven, standing next to Archangel Michael, begs you not to scroll away. They love you very much. They have tried to get in touch with you. Their wait has been over for a moment. They know how upset you are and have seen your tears. They have a message for you that can make everything different. Take a moment to pause before going any further, as this is holy. You didn't know what you're about to hear until now. You are being watched right now by someone you loved very much who has died. Instead of fear and judgment, fill them with God's hope. Someone has seen something coming that you didn't see coming. It's getting closer than you think. With all of their divine power, they begged Archangel Michael to bring you this message right away, before it was too late. You have 3 minutes left to hear what heaven begged him to tell you, according to Archangel Michael. You'll miss everything if you miss this. You need to understand something. This person in heaven won't be able to rest until your soul is safe again. They know what other people do when you're not around. People hear your name in places you have never been. They stand next to you even while you sleep, trying to stop whatever is silently moving toward you. But they can't do it by themselves any longer. Archangel Michael tells you that you need to give your permission. Here is the important part of your choice. Heaven is looking forward to hearing from you. Take a moment to type Amen in the comments if your heart feels open and your spirit says yes. It's not out of habit. It's a sign. This is a sign that you are letting divine protection, divine clarity, and divine help come into your life. Know that heaven sees your work as you write it. Don't leave me yet. What comes next builds on this yes. Heaven can't help you unless your heart says yes. That's how this message got to you. You're not reading this wrong. It was meant for you to see this message right now, because your fate is changing faster than anyone told you. You've seen them in your dreams, heard their messages in music, and even talked to strangers, but until now, nothing had your full attention. And if you're still reading, you must be reading to finally listen. That's why this time a stronger messenger was sent. Unless something very important is happening, Archangel Michael won't appear. He says that your knees would drop if you knew the whole truth about what is going on behind the veil. But heaven will slowly show you, so your spirit will rise instead of fall. Take a moment to breathe. Right now, you are doing something very strong. You're letting in spiritual light. And if you want to keep getting private, direct messages like this from God and Archangel Michael, messages that are only for your soul, make sure you are ready for the next divine instruction. Tomorrow, someone from heaven might try again. Do not miss them twice. Now, pay close attention. Having someone in heaven watch over you does more than just keep you from hurting. They want to help you get back on track with a promise God made to you before you were born. Up until now, that path has become a little less clear every time you put off your purpose and questioned your worth. Archangel Michael says the light is coming back, but only if you let go of what has been holding you back. Someone in your life smiles all the time when they're not. Heaven has already seen how strong they are. Someone close to you is telling you in a whisper that they saw what happened while you weren't looking. Do not miss this sign. It's not about being scared. It's about freedom. Archangel Michael tells you that you were born with spiritual gold in your hands and that it is time to get back what was taken from you in terms of money, spirit, and emotions. It was there, didn't it? There's been something wrong, that your blessings were held up or delivered late. Your loved one in heaven has been trying to stop the energy, but it needs your voice now. Read this out loud. Heaven is welcome to remove any hidden problems from my life. Say it with power. Say it as if you're ready for the miracle to start. Someone who is no longer alive recently talked about you. They remember things that you forgot. Small talks that meant more to them than you thought. They've been making you think of old times lately. They know how hard things are for you and want you to remember that you are never, ever alone. They are writing a new story for a future that seemed like it was going to be lost before. They are being used as witnesses by God because your name has been spoken in divine meetings. Heaven doesn't want you to miss the chance to meet someone important on earth. There is a 24-hour window where something spiritual will happen that doesn't make sense at first, says Archangel Michael. It's an amazing setup. The person who died in the real world asked for this exact alignment to show you that they are still alive. They've only changed shape. That moment will be clear to you when it comes. It will be warm and feel like déjà vu. Do not pass it by. That is the mark. At that point, angels start moving the blessings you thought were gone for good. It's okay if you don't understand how heaven works. You don't need to know everything. When your soul feels truth, it already knows it. It's not a mistake that your heart is beating fast right now. You will always remember how much this person loved you. It was so strong that even death couldn't end it. They can tell you're tired. They see how much you've been through. People from other worlds crossed over to tell you not to give up now, because you are closer than you think. Starting today, God is putting certain people in your path. People are drawn to your light. People who will say your name in public places where you can get jobs. Archangel Michael tells you not to let past hurts get in the way of new good things. What's coming won't be like what you lost. What's coming is holy. You won't be able to see what's coming next, though. If your hands are still full of old wounds, give it up. Let it go. Say, I'm ready for heaven to rearrange things. Now is the time to do something. Write these exact words in the comments. I am ready to receive. Not tomorrow, not one day, now. This is more than a comment. That's what it says. When you write it, your will is in sync with the movement of heaven. You're telling yourself that you won't fight what is meant for you anymore. Things start to change faster than you think once that alignment takes place, because that's exactly what is starting. An angel is moving toward you right now as you read this. It's okay if you don't understand how heaven works. There's no need to fully understand it. Your soul knows when it feels the truth. It's not a mistake that your heart is beating fast right now. There was love between you and this person that was so strong that even death couldn't end it. You are being reached for by that love right now. They can tell you're tired. They can see how much you've been carrying. They went to other worlds of gods to tell them not to give up, because they were closer than they thought. Starting today, God is putting certain people in your path. People who are drawn to your light. People who will say your name in public places, where you can get jobs. Archangel Michael tells you not to let past betrayals stop you from receiving new blessings. What's coming won't be like what you lost. What's coming is holy. You won't be able to see what's coming next, though, if your hands are still hurt from before. Give it up. Let it go. Say, I'm ready for heaven to rearrange things, because that's exactly what is starting. They are moving toward you right now as you read this. The person in heaven who asked for this message tells you that they already forgive you, even though you haven't forgotten what you did or didn't do. They saw your heart. They never had to say sorry. You had to get better for them. That's why they will keep trying until you know how much they love you. As soon as they crossed over, they got to work making sure you would never feel alone, and they are almost as close as your next breath right now. They put your name on his shield, says Archangel Michael. He will protect you until the darkness is gone. Someone nearby doesn't get your energy right now, and that's okay. They don't need to understand. It's to keep you safe. People who were never meant to walk with you should not hear about your calling. This is your sign to stop watering dead connections, says Archangel Michael. The pruning of the spirit has begun. What's gone now was never real. Things that are real will stay the same. These very words make your loved one in heaven smile right now. People have always known that you would break family chains, and now you are. Over the next few days, they want you to keep an eye out for 3 signs. Someone will show up in a dream that seems more real than real life, and someone else will answer a private prayer. These are not just random events. The answer comes from heaven. Say back in a whisper, I see you. I'm ready. You are not only being led, but you are also being placed. Now you're in the part of your life where you were meant to shine. This text message wasn't just a sound off. It's like a divine key. God has not forgotten what he told you he would do. That person in heaven has been praying for you all the time. Archangel Michael hasn't left your side since the day you cried for no reason. You have 3 minutes left to choose whether to let go of this or really feel it. Your heart's inclination is being observed in heaven. Don't stop now. If you need to, read this again. Allow it to wash over you. Allow the tears to fall. Feel what your mind doesn't understand yet with your soul. The person you love who left didn't really leave. In a whisper, they say, please don't skip this. They whisper to you softly, because they know your heart has been weak. People remember how strong you used to be. They see how you try to carry weights that no one else can see every day. They also saw how nearly gave up you were. That's why they prayed to God. They begged Archangel Michael to bring this message to them because of this. They knew that these words would make you feel different if you saw them today. Something would start to move again. And finally, something would break the chain that has been holding you back for too long. You're not behind schedule. We haven't forgotten about you. You're on time. There is a spiritual courtroom in heaven where prayers are used as proof, and your name was called out there. Not just the person who died, but also the angels who are in charge of your future. Your soul has been freed from the darkness that tried to shut it down. Archangel Michael says there is now a door open that can't be shut by rumors, betrayal, or waiting. It was meant for you to walk through it earlier. But the timing wasn't quite right yet. It's now. That door is being pushed open by the voice in heaven that loves you the most. It's as easy as walking through it. You might not feel qualified. You might be too broken. But heaven doesn't look at your past the way people do. Heaven sees what you could be. Your suffering did not change your goal. It made it clean. You've already passed tests that you didn't even know were tests. One thing is clear. You are still standing, breathing, and reading this. You are being cared for, watched over, and blessed. You have something locked up inside you that this message will help you get out. Allow it to come in. Say, I'm ready for the miracle that's written in my name. Say it again, but this time make it louder, because your spirit needs to hear you say yes. Bloody, someone in heaven asked for this to get to you and left something behind when they died. A blessing, a promise, or an inheritance that can't be seen. That thing is yours. That door was locked until this very moment, until your heart softened enough to hear this, until your courage came back, and until you were ready to heal, not just hurt. It's now here. Everything is coming together. The wait times were not a punishment. God used those pauses to keep your promise safe. Now, though, the lock is slowly opening in a spiritual way, and the thing you thought was lost for good is about to come back to you in a way you didn't expect. Archangel Michael tells you not to worry if some people start to pull away from you right now. Don't try to catch what God is taking away. For this part of your journey, you need more space, a quieter circle, and a stronger spirit. You are getting better spiritually. Your loved one in heaven prayed for this change because they didn't want you to be with people who didn't care about your soul. They saw what you wouldn't look at. This is why, from where they are now, they are fighting for your breakthrough. You asked for a guardian, and one came to help you. You begged for a sign, and here it is. Someone in heaven asked for this message to get to you, and they left something behind when they died. A blessing, a promise, or an inheritance that can't be seen. It's yours, too. It was locked up until now, until your heart gave out, until you got your courage back, until you were ready to heal. It's now here. Everything is coming together. The wait times were not a punishment. They were divine breaks to keep what was promised to you safe. Now, though, the lock is slowly opening in a spiritual way, and something you thought was lost forever is about to come back to you in a way you didn't expect. Again, Archangel Michael tells us not to be afraid if some people start to drift away. Don't try to catch what God is taking away. A more open space, a quieter circle, and a stronger spirit are needed for this journey. You are getting better spiritually. Someone in heaven who loves you prayed for this change because they didn't want you to be with people who didn't respect your soul. They saw what you wouldn't look at. In order to stop you, they are now fighting tough. You cried out for help. You've won. You begged for a sign. That's it. They still need you to know something they weren't able to say before they died. They want you to stop being so hard on yourself. When they left, they saw how broken you were. They heard what you had to say, even though you didn't get to say goodbye the way you wanted to. They saw how sad you were. They heard you say, "I miss you," over and over again, even when it was very quiet. And they want you to hear this now, without any doubt. I never left you. Every day I walk with you. I'm also proud of you for making it through something that should have killed you. Something strange is going to happen in the next few hours. Something small that can't be denied. Perhaps a smell that makes you think of them. There might be a song that fits too well. It could be a sudden sense of being there when no one else is. Do not ignore it. That's them. It's not as far away as you think. Archangel Michael tells them they can now come see you, not just in dreams, but also in real life. Because your heart is open again, God has given them permission. Your spirit is back in sync. Your power is now high enough for you to feel them again. Pay attention to how you feel. You're not making it up. You are in heaven right now. You were meant to do more than just stay alive. You were born to teach, shine, and put back together what was broken. The person who loves you in heaven has always known this about you. That's why they were always with you, which is why they kept sending you signs, people, and events. They didn't want you to forget who you really are. You're not your accident. You're not your biggest mistake. You're not so broken that it can't be fixed. Your body is healing. You are holy. The person that heaven always saw in you is becoming more like you. And now it starts. If you have been wondering why you've been sad lately, this is it. Your spirit knew that this message was coming. You might have been tired for no reason. You might not have known why you cried. This could have made you want to be alone or remember things. That was getting ready. For this precise moment, heaven was making your heart softer. Archangel Michael says that in the spiritual world, timing is always right. This was planned out carefully. The person in heaven who asked for this message is finally happy that you understand what they had been trying to say for a long time. God will use someone alive right now to bless your life in a big way. It's possible that you don't know them well enough yet, or what they really want, but they are coming. Also, the person in heaven is in line with everything. They told the right people your name in a whisper. They looked out for your reputation in ways you didn't notice. And now, there is favor. Be prepared for a connection that will feel like divine recognition, because it is, according to Archangel Michael. Don't be shocked if this person knows things about your energy that they shouldn't. Yes, that is proof. That is lining up. You are getting better emotionally, spiritually, and financially. The question is not if, but when. And the when has already started. This message was where it all began. When you fully received it, something inside you turned on that can't be turned off again. No longer do you act out of fear. You are taking a leap of faith. That's where real miracles happen. The person in heaven who loves you is very happy. Heaven is happy for you because you have taken the first real step toward a life ruled by light. With tears in your eyes, you're getting better. Allow them to fall. Let them wash away the weight. Every tear that is shed makes room for God's peace to come in. Archangel Michael tells you that you are safe, spiritually protected, divinely protected, and loved forever. This message wasn't meant to be fun for you. It was meant to wake you up. Things will never feel the same again now that you are awake. You were meant for more. Heaven is getting ready already. Keep an eye on it. Things are going to get better for you soon. Take a deep breath in. Feel like the air just moved in your chest as it warms up. That's them. That's the person you love who died. Now their spirit is close to you, not as a memory, but as a message. As Archangel Michael reads the last parts of this message, they are standing next to you. This is because what comes next is not just sad, it changes everything. It's holy ground here for you, a place where the line between heaven and earth gets fuzzy. The part of you that doubted, feared, and felt forgotten will never be the same again after you step into this frequency. With tears in your eyes, you're getting better. Allow them to fall. Let them take away the weight. Every bit of pain that leaves your body makes room for divine peace to come in. Archangel Michael tells you that you are safe, spiritually protected, divinely protected, and loved forever. This message wasn't made to make you laugh. It was written to wake you up. Things will never feel the same again now that you are awake. You were meant for more, and heaven is already making plans for it. Keep an eye on it. Things are going to work out for you. Take a deep breath in. Feel that warmth again. That's them. That's the person you love who died. Now their spirit is close to you, not as a memory, but as a message. As Archangel Michael reads the last parts of this message, they stand by, because what comes next will change everything. As of late, Archangel Michael says that shadows have been around you because your light has become stronger. There has been a lot of opposition, but it's not because you are losing. It's because you are spiritually winning. You haven't failed, even though you've been worried. It's friction. Your soul is growing, and heaven has been getting you ready in the background. That person in heaven who asked for this message saw you cry and told you to stop. They didn't want your fire to go out. They sent the flame. Now you are being turned on again, not by force, but by divine truth that you can't deny. There is something in your heart that has always made people feel safe, seen, and understood. They used you, misunderstood you, and made you doubt your own goodness, so you forgot how powerful it was. But no longer. You are being healed, the Archangel Michael claims. Your energy is getting stronger again. Your lover in heaven is telling you to get ready to feel like yourself again. When God fights to heal you, no wound on earth can hold you back. Your happiness is coming back, and this time it will last. Someone can't close the door that's about to open. A spiritual chance that was once closed to you, not because you weren't ready, but because other people weren't ready to see how valuable you are. Heaven has now made room. There are no longer any distractions. The time limit has passed. The person you lost and who saw you cry by yourself at night has been given permission to help you. Yes, strings. People in both spiritual and physical worlds are talking about you. Your name is filled with divine light, and soon someone will be able to see you clearly. Stop imagining your pain, warns Archangel Michael. Don't keep telling yourself it's too late. You missed it, or you messed it up. It's not. It was never there. In heaven, your loved one has been writing the story over with God because they knew it wasn't over yet. The most exciting part hasn't even begun yet. You're going to get something that will make you cry with holy surprise, not sadness. You will remember this message when it does happen. You will always remember that someone in heaven had faith in you, even when you didn't have any faith left. Have you noticed that your gut feeling is getting stronger? Are you getting a better sense of what you know? It's not just growth. That is being spiritually aligned. Your instincts have been channeling messages from heaven. Every push, every touch, and every sudden emotion has been divine. Archangel Michael says that more miracles will happen if you trust it. And the person who loved you and died had been walking with your spirit in the quiet, whispering what to do when you can't hear it. But now you can hear. You are now ready. They want you to get ready to be freed. Let go of something you've been holding on to. Something you remember, an old version of yourself, or weight you no longer need. Because letting go of what isn't working for you makes room for the blessing that has been hovering over you. Your loved one tried to bring it into your life, but there wasn't enough room. Archangel Michael says that heaven will move as soon as you say, "I give up everything." You won't have to go after it. It's just going to happen. Don't worry if you don't feel like the other people around you. You are not like everyone else. Someone else can't copy the frequency you carry. That's why some people got you wrong. That's why some people left. It was always easy for the one in heaven to see you. They knew that your weakness was your strength. They knew your silence was a way to keep you safe. They knew that your kindness showed that you loved God. They never didn't believe you. Now, with the help of Archangel Michael, they are making sure you never doubt yourself again. The veil is coming off. There will be clarity soon. You will soon understand something you were never meant to understand before. This trip isn't just about getting better. It's about getting back your divine inheritance, your power, and your peace. The person in heaven who asked for this message left a spiritual gift in your life. This energy will lead you to blessings they never saw for themselves. The torch is being passed on, and now it's your turn to shine. Walk forward with fire instead of fear. A fire that melts everything that is stopping you, not one that burns you. Angels are all around you. You are safe because of it. You are getting better. Have you felt that truth settle in your chest? If so, I want you to answer. In the comments, type Amen to show that you agree with this cover, this protection, and this rise. It should be your proof. Accept it as your word. That's how you can say, I accept what heaven is doing in me right now. Don't move, because the message is still coming out. Now Archangel Michael tells you to pay close attention to your dreams. Messages are getting through because the veil is getting thinner. Faces, numbers, symbols, and patterns. Don't forget about them. Something that your mind forgot is coming back to you in your soul. And the person in heaven is using your dreams to show you the way, make you feel better, and confirm what you've known deep down. When they left, life didn't end. It changed over time. It's now your turn to live for both of you, not in sorrow, but in joy. For a reason, not out of pain. This trip isn't just about getting better. It's about getting back your divine inheritance, your power, and your peace. Someone in heaven asked for this message to be sent to you. They left a spiritual gift in your life that will help you find blessings they never saw themselves. The torch is being passed on. Now it's your turn to shine, to move forward with fire instead of fear. You don't get burned, but everything that tries to stop you does. Angels are all around you. You are safe because of it. You are getting better. Again, Archangel Michael tells you to pay close attention to your dreams. And then the veil is not as thick. There are messages coming through. Faces, numbers, symbols, and patterns. Do not ignore them. Something that your mind forgot is coming back to you in your soul. And the person in heaven is using your dreams to show you the way, make you feel better, and confirm what you already knew. When they left, life didn't end. the way it changed. It's now your turn to live for both of you, not in sorrow, but in joy, for a reason, not out of pain. If someone prays for a miracle, you will become that miracle. This message is also a miracle for you. In the same way, your soul in heaven is still a miracle that watches over you. You were not destroyed by the pain. It gave you a crown. In the spiritual world, you are a king or queen. That's why the fight was so tough. Because of this, the storm went on longer than expected. But storms end, and good things always come after. You are about to enter the season when the sun comes out. Happiness returns like a flood, and God shows you that nothing meant for you will ever miss you. Take a deep breath. The message has been sent to you. The call was heard. You were also reminded that someone in heaven still loves you very much. Let this love fill up all the holes. Let it move you forward. Make that the reason you never give up again, because your story is important. Your soul is important. And there is a light in your future that you haven't fully seen yet. You are now being watched over by Archangel Michael, who is also there to help you move on to the next season. You're not behind schedule. We haven't forgotten about you. You are remembered by God. Just the fact that you're still here is magic. The person in heaven who sent this message knew you would stay. Even when life made you doubt it, they knew what was in your heart. Plus, Archangel Michael is still here and ready to help. Because what you did and what your spirit let you do are not small things. You made a way for us to reach the divine. The ears of your soul heard what you heard. That doesn't happen often. That is holy. This is why the blessing that was put off is now coming down. Archangel Michael says there will be a shift in 72 hours. Something that can't be explained or denied will happen. Don't call it strange when it does. Just call it alignment. Your power has brought something to the fore. Your pain is now different. What held you in place before is now breaking. There is now a party in heaven for the person who fought for you, with prayer, tears, and hope. You made it through what tried to destroy you, and now the reward is coming. This is not about getting results right away. It's about changes that can't be undone. From the inside out, you've changed. Now your light is different. People are going to notice. Some people won't get it. Allow them to leave. People who are meant to stay will recognize your energy like a song they know. The people on this list are soul aligned with you, and were chosen by heaven to walk with you into this next season. Someone who loves you in heaven has already met these souls and told them to send them to me because I am ready. Now, you're in the part where you don't have to explain your value, where being there speaks louder than words, where your yes is divinely sanctioned. Your words now have more power, claims Archangel Michael. Pay attention to what you say. Believe that heaven is hearing you, because it is. Pray for healing. Say something nice. Everywhere you go, speak love into it, because just being there will change the energy in that room. You started something that can't be stopped. Your tears watered a garden you had no idea was there. Here it is now. The fruit is slowly but surely coming. Someone in heaven wants you to take your time with this. Do not handle it. Allow the blessing to surprise you. Allow the time to heal you. You've already done it. You were there. You were soft, even when there was silence and chaos. That's what heaven needed. That's why more love, more abundance, and more clarity are now being given to you. You can hold it. You're all set. Your spirit knows, even if some parts of you are still not sure. One more thing that Archangel Michael wants to bring to your attention. We need your voice. Now is the time to tell the truth. Share your idea, dream, or message. Say it. Share it. Someone is ready for your story to heal them. Your past did not hurt you. It was getting ready. Your purpose will start to take shape piece by piece now that you remember who you are in the Spirit. It's your calling, and your loved one in heaven prayed you would follow it before they died. Every conversation, meeting, and divine nudge will aid you in this. They saw how bad things were for you. They did nothing while they watched you cry. They heard the things you were afraid to say out loud. They believe in you even though things got hard. That's why they're still here. That's why they sent it. Now is the time to change, and they didn't want you to go back. You were about to forget your light in an instant. But heaven stepped in. You remember now. Do you feel it again? That spark, that flicker that was soft but strong. That's what makes you holy. That's your spirit remembering what it was meant to do. One more thing from Archangel Michael. There is no attack that can stop your fate. What was supposed to break you only showed you what couldn't be broken. You, your love, your fire, your reason. That's what you carry now. That's what you walk with. You are loved so much that someone sent this message through time, space, and divine fire. May every step you take from now on be filled with the power of that person. You're not by yourself. You were never by yourself. You finally get why now. So don't walk forward in fear. Walk forward with fire. This is your chance to shine, and the world is ready for you to do so. That flame inside you is alive again, and it will never go out, not now. You have been given back something eternal. The person in heaven who was with you when your spirit was storming is now at peace. They can take a break. They can be happy, since you heard them. That's right. They worked very hard to get their message to you. Their job wasn't just to make you feel better. It was meant to wake you up, remind you of your strength, and help you move forward as a new person, not someone who has been hurt. Again, Archangel Michael speaks, and every realm pays attention when he does. He tells you that you have no idea what will happen in your life because you obeyed today. You set off the chain of heaven when you chose to feel deeply, to pause, and to listen with your heart instead of your ego. There are no symbols in this language. This is the law of spirit. You have made a decision that is in line with your spirit, that can change everything in your life on earth. In the next few days, you'll feel lighter, not because all of your problems go away, but because you can connect with divine clarity better. You'll know who is really on your side and who was just pretending to be. You will go to places that used to stress you out and feel calm there now. You'll know when to talk and when to be quiet. This is spiritual growth. This is supreme wisdom. And you have it inside you right now as you read these words. You don't have to work so hard anymore. Keep in touch, and heaven will do what you can't. Someone in heaven left you something else. A word, a promise, one they want you to remember when it gets dark again. It was said before they left, but you may not have heard it, or may have forgotten. Listen up now. You make me better. I loved you back then. I love you now. I love you always and will always. That can't be changed by time, space, or even death. You are still safe because of that love, keeping you on track, still being there for you like a blanket when it's cold outside. You might soon hear their name, not by chance, but as a sign. Thank them when you're done. Stop and whisper, "I remember," when something makes you think of them. As long as you acknowledge their presence, they are welcome to stay close. You still had a bond with each other. What it was changed. A link has been made between this world and theirs with the help of Archangel Michael. You can't shake it. You can't go back on it. From now on, it will only get stronger. Archangel Michael says that heaven moves faster every time you choose the voice of God over the noise of the world. Right now, trust your gut. Do not look for approval from other people. You have already been given permission by the most powerful people. God saw how much you hurt. God heard your prayers, and God answered right now, not months or years from now, or with judgment, with this divine crash. This miracle was hidden in a message. Things will start to change if you hold this close to your heart. Not right away, but in ways that don't seem like they could be a coincidence. Today is one of those days you begged for, quiet, painful, and by yourself, but no longer. When the door opens this time, you will walk through it strong, with divine help and aid from angels. With a smile, the person you love in heaven will see you and say, "That's my person. They made it." You've been through a lot. Now it's time to receive. Not just mentally, but also physically, financially, and in relationships. You are getting beauty for your ashes, joy for your sadness, strength for your weakness, and clarity for your confusion from God. The trade has already started. Archangel Michael now takes a step back. At this point, his job is done, but he will be back. Call his name whenever you get lost. He answers every time, all the time. The person who loves you and crossed over won't leave you. There they are, getting closer. As soon as you hear them, they will keep talking to you through signs, feelings, and stillness. Don't ignore the little things any longer. That sudden thought, that pull in your spirit, that feather, that flicker of light, and the warmth on your skin when the room is quiet. That's them. They've always been there. You will now know what it is. It takes a lot of strength to stick with this message. You took care of heaven. You said yes to a divine call. Now the world of miracles is open. Look for blessings. Prepare to be guided. Expect good things to happen. Not by chance, but because things were set up that way. God is not far away. Heaven is not too far away. Love stays alive. Changes happen. It goes beyond. It teaches us. And right now, it covers the whole of you. Live now. Go tell the truth. Love without being afraid. Right now, go get what's yours. The next part of your story did not begin tomorrow. It began when you read this message. This is where commitment takes the place of doubt. "I choose alignment" should be written in the comments. Those words are important. They tell heaven that you are no longer living in fear, being slow, or having doubts. You've chosen flow. You have chosen to obey. It is already clear for you to follow the path you have chosen. You are stepping fully into what has already begun when you say it out loud. Okay, this message is over now. I want to talk to your soul one more time. You might not have been ready to hear this today. It's possible that life has been loud, heavy, and quick. There is no chance that your heart feels even a little lighter, or that your spirit stopped and said, "Yes, this is for me." That is just the right time. The universe doesn't always speak through thunder. It speaks to you in a voice, a message, silence, or a moment that you can't explain but know is real. You're not supposed to be here. Someone called you. You were thought of. You were loved very much before this happened. Don't forget what your soul heard here when you go back to your own world. Remember that someone is still watching over you in heaven. Remember that the pain you went through made you strong. Don't forget why you're still here. You have not been left by God. You are still in their thoughts. The person who loves you is still with you. They are giving you signs even if you can't see them. As they stand next to you, they are quiet. They're happy with how far you've come. Take this peace with you. Bring this love with you. Bring this hope with you. You are now the owner of it. Come back here the next time you're tired or by yourself. Remember that healing is a process, not a place you get to. It's a trip. You're already going in the right direction. I'm very grateful that you let me touch your heart today. Hope this touched you even a little. Stay close, because more messages are on the way, not from me, but from heaven. It's not over yet. It's the start of something beautiful from God. We haven't forgotten about you. You have been picked. I'm so proud of how far you've come. Be careful, have faith, and walk. Don't forget that the light you've been looking for has always been inside you, linked to God and the Archangel Michael. Always keep an open mind and a strong love base. Sign up and pay attention, not for the content, but for the bright light that points the way. Amen. Hello. This message comes from my heart to yours. I understand that life isn't always simple. We may smile on the outside, but be crying on the inside. Even when we love everyone, there are times when we feel alone. But I want you to know that you're not by yourself. You are seen by God. Angels are watching over you. I am also here with you in spirit. It's possible that you're not hearing this by accident. This moment may have been what your soul needed. Take a deep breath and let this love fill your heart. You look lovely. You're strong. Since you're still here, your story is still going on. There's something magical ready for you. Don't give up, please. We haven't forgotten about you. You are not hidden. You're loved. Loved truly, deeply, and by God. Thanks for hearing me. Stay with me, because this is just the beginning, if this moved you. Let's get better, heal, and shine together. They've seen how bad things get for you. They did nothing while they watched you cry. They heard the things you were afraid to say out loud. They never gave up on you, though. That's why they're still here. That's the reason they sent this message. They knew you were about to make a choice and didn't want you to go back. Heaven saved you just in time before you forgot about your light. You remember now. You can feel that spark and flame again. They are soft but strong. That's what makes you holy. That's your spirit remembering what it was meant to do. One more thing from Archangel Michael. Your fate is stronger than any attack. What tried to break you only showed you what could not be broken. You, your love, your fire, and your reason for being. That's what you carry now. That's how you move forward. You are loved so much that someone sent this message through time, space, and divine fire. May every step you take from now on be filled with the power of that person. You're not by yourself. You were never that. You now understand why. So don't move forward out of fear. Move forward with fire. This is your chance to shine, and the world is ready for you to do so. The fire inside of you is back, and it won't go out again. Not now. Inside you, something eternal has been brought back to life. It's now peaceful for the person in heaven who stood by you through all the storms. They can take a break. They can be happy, since you heard them. That's right. And you got the message they worked so hard to send. Their job wasn't just to make you feel better, to wake you up, to help you remember your strength, and to help you move on without being hurt, but stronger. Again, Archangel Michael speaks, and every realm pays attention when he does. He tells you that you have no idea what will happen in your life because you obeyed today. You set off a chain of heaven by being willing to stop, feel deeply, and listen with your heart instead of your ego. This is not language used in poetry. This is the law of spirit. Every part of your life on earth can be aligned with one decision you make in the spirit world. Indeed, that's what has happened. In the coming days, you'll start to feel lighter. Not because all of your problems go away, but because your connection to divine clarity has grown stronger. You'll know who is telling the truth and who isn't. You will feel calm in places that used to make you anxious. You'll know when to talk and when not to. This is spiritual growth. This is supreme wisdom, and it is inside you right now as you read these words. No longer do you need to force anything. Keep in touch, and heaven will do what you can't. Someone in heaven left you one more thing. A word, a promise, something they want you to remember when things get tough again. They said it before they left, but you may not have heard it or may have forgotten. Listen up now. You make me better. I loved you back then. I love you now. I love you always and will always. That can't be changed by time, space, or even death. You are still safe because of that love. Keeping you on track. Still coming around you when it's cold outside. You might soon hear their name, which won't be a coincidence but a sign. Thank them when you're done. Stop and whisper, "I remember," when something makes you think of them. As long as you acknowledge that they are there, they are free to stay close. You still had a bond with each other. What it was changed. With the help of Archangel Michael, there is now a link between this world and theirs. You can't shake it. You can't go back on it. From here on out, it will only get stronger. It's not over yet. This is how you align. This is waking up. This is the beginning of God. You're loved. You are being led. It's safe for you. You now know. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected, high-vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life. If you follow it, you won't just receive blessings. They will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate, early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional, but your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.